Fi Spazju Kreattiv wieħed jista' jżur esibizzjoni mill-isbaħ li ġġib l-isem ta' Transparencies of the Soul u hija mżejna b'xogħlijiet ta' arti maħduma bil-ħġieġ ta' Murano.
My name is Vallejo. Although I do use painting, I consider myself a sculptor. It's called Transparencies of the Soul. I talk about life and death a lot in my work. An exhibition before quite famous in Spain called Memento Mori. So they're supposed to be souls, some of the paintings, some of the sculptures, because I introduce glass to the canvas, and when they melt, they become ash. This is why some of the pieces are named Studio dell'Anima, which means the study of the soul. They inspired more of the idea of life and death and the soul and the memento mori, all the Baroque really, and the vanitas, how the vanitas talked about life and death, like we are here now, but maybe in 2 minutes we're not here. So memento mori or carpe diem, remember that you're going to die, but in a nice way. I talk about life and death. When I do the composition of painting, with my canvas, what I use is normal canvas like jute, which is a jute in English, or linen, like all master painters used to use. What I try to do is use the canvas like they did in old times, and I try to do out of my two-dimensional linen or jute, I try to do a sculpture out of it. And then I use always pure pigments. I try to get the colors that they used to do and how they used to do it. So I studied for many years restoration too, so I could actually understand how all master painters did. Nobody has ever done canvas and glass. And why is that? Because glass burns the canvas. So most artists that are glass artists, they work with glass and iron, materials that work well together. So I have been using canvas for 20 years, but because I've been working for 20 years with canvas, I wanted to introduce something else. So I investigated, and then I decided since like 2 years ago, since I went to Venice, to introduce glass into my work. I always introduce canvas into both of them in a different ways. One is blowing pieces, others are not blowing pieces. But that's the unique thing. They've never seen canvas into glass. They think, at the beginning, they thought I was a bit crazy, but there's something unique. Nobody has ever done it. So this exhibition is held in Spazju Kreattiv, and it will last until the 28th of May.